Alright, so for today's video, today's topic, I want to talk about specific work shifts, alright? Work shifts. I've noticed, alright? And I knew this from the very beginning, alright? I knew this from the very beginning. It just feels right. It just feels right. I really think people are really missing out when it comes to working day shifts. I mean, like early morning shifts. I'm talking like 5, 6 a.m. All right, because for my new job, the grocery store job, all I do is literally wake up early in the morning, which is kind of rough in some areas. Don't get me wrong, it is rough in some areas. I agree, but you wake up, you go straight to work at 6 a.m. You start at 6 a.m. By time you work your 8 hours, it is already 2 p.m. All right. It's 2 p.m. and just by that, you're just done. You're done. You have the whole entire day to yourself. You see, in 2020, I was using that time all the time, and and it was really great. It was really great, and I really liked it because in 2020, when I was coming as early as 7 a.m., which was the earliest I have ever worked in my life when I was 20 years old. Right afterwards, I went straight to Six Flags. All right, that was when I was working at the grocery store job in the city outskirts of Atlanta, Georgia. All right, and like I said, like every single time, like once 3 p.m. hit, I order an Uber, a Lyft, or whatever, to go straight to Six Flags, and it was really great and it was fun. I really liked doing it, and I was able to go to groceries, able to go to carnivals to go shopping and all that stuff. It was just really, really great, and I really highly recommend that. All right, then when what's another thing, whenever, and specifically in 2023, when I had those early morning shifts, when I was the produce backup manager at the time. Speaking of, I'm not the produce backup manager, right? I'm just, cutting fruit all day, pretty much. So, yeah. But anyways, so in 2023, when I was the produce backup manager, at that time, when I was working from like 7 to 3 a.m., as soon as I get off work, I can go straight to the gym. And that was nice. And another thing, I was able to go to mini vacations in 2003 because of that, all right? I can just take a plane trip that starts at 6 a.m. No, 6 p.m. I mean. Yeah, just 3 hours. So that's how I really traveled a lot in 2023. And it really was great. It really was great. Simply because I was able to get off when the day is being, get off in the middle of the day. Like, seriously, it's a really good benefit. It's a really awesome benefit, and I highly recommend it. Like, literally, like, all I needed was 2 days off, all right? Leave and work my day, come in at 7 a.m., get off at 3 p.m., and then just prepare my book bag or whatever. That way I can, think I'm here to train. But anyways, you hear that, right? Don't you? Okay, it's just that. Never mind. But anyway, so yeah, I just wake up at 7 a.m., work all the way up to 3 p.m., and then go back home to go get my bag and stuff. Go straight to the airport, and then spend the next 2 days just working, just having a little mini vacation, and then leave the night prior, and then wake up in the morning, and then just work, and there you go. Like, it literally is a really good idea to work morning shifts. It's very much slept on, literally. Very much slept on. People be sleeping on day shifts, like early morning shifts. Like, I highly recommend it, because I hated this. I honestly, when I was doing the second shift, like when I was starting, I don't know, 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. No, I'm gonna say I was starting as early as 3 p.m. like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. shifts. Those were terrible. I hated it because I had nothing else to do. Like, I spent the first half of the day waking up and getting ready for work, and then I go straight to work from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. and I'm not really doing nothing. I just work, and then once I'm off work at 11 p.m., that's it. That's literally it. I'm done. I gotta go to sleep, so I gotta prepare for the day, the next day, and it really sucked. And then me working at FedEx warehouse reminded me of that, of how, second shift takes your time away. I would even say third shift, it just takes away your time. I mean, overnight is somewhat different and different from others and stuff like that, but overnight did not. I mean, the first time I did overnight in Amazon warehouse, it was different. It was different because it was my first job, so I wasn't really complaining too much. Yes, I was tired a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it just still felt different. All right, but comparing with FedEx warehouse, when I was working from 5 p.m. sometimes 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Like, I literally had nothing else to do. Like, seriously, and it really sucked, for real. Yes, I did do things before work. Like, I left the house by 1 p.m. just rode trains everywhere, and then head straight to work. Which, I mean, it worked for what it is, but a lot of times it felt like a robotic routine. It just didn't sit right with me. Like, I did not like it. Like, I genuinely didn't like that part. So there was that. So I just simply, I was planning on the change. In fact, the times when I was working day sort, which is 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I had a little bit left of the day rest to myself, which was great, which was nice, but I obviously wanted more. But when it comes to just working this day shift here and what's it called? Oh, at my grocery store job, I have the whole entire day to myself. I had work today, all right? No matter how shit of a day it could be or busy of a day it could be, I win because I just get work up and over with. Like, I really think people sleep on early morning shifts. You literally just get it up and over with. That's literally it. So I highly recommend it. No, seriously, that's how you quiet quit, for real. Now, that's definitely how you quiet quit, because you just come into work your shift, and then you can just leave right afterwards. No 9 to 5 junk. No, don't do no 9 to 5. That's too basic. But that's pushing. That's pushing. What's the word I'm looking for? That's doing something, right? No 9 to 5. Do as late as at least 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. I promise you, it'll work so well. All right, it just works, right? Seriously, because overnight it feels inhumane. Seriously, that's the gambit. Yeah, I highly recommend working day shifts. Okay. I really forgot to add cream in this Dunkin' Donuts, and it sucks. So I was drinking some bland coffee, iced coffee, but yeah. Oh man, hernia, I think, if that's what it's called. But yeah, that's the gamut. So I highly recommend it, because now I'm off work. I can do whatever I want. I can go to Six Flags if I wanted to. All right, I was planning to go to Six Flags, but I didn't. Well, that's the gambit. What y'all think? Yeah, adulting is when you really take 6 a.m. Early morning shifts, instead of all these other shifts. It just, yeah. I know everyone's time is very different, but I'm just saying. Hold up. Excuse me, ladies. I'm sorry. It is kind of a flirting what the fuck? She appeared out of nowhere. It is a flirting tactic I use, ladies, because I do get interesting, like, that look women give you whenever they show some sort of interest, like, excuse me, ladies, and I get that, like, that sort of look. So yeah. All right, so what do y'all think? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.